Hello and happy Tuesday. My apologies for not being able to post a video yesterday. I'll talk a little bit about my experience of yesterday because it does relate to today. Um, my name is Tess. I am a core energy coach and therapeutic musician and freelance musician in the mid-Michigan area. And I've been posting these meditation videos for quite a long time now, as a way to challenge myself to keep up with my meditation practice, but also to feel like there was a sense of community around meditating, for those of us who are interested in developing our practice. And for the last few videos, we've been talking about a finger holding technique called Jin Shin Jitsu. It's a Japanese finger holding technique. The idea is that each finger represents a different emotion in the human body. Emotions are energy in motion. And sometimes what can happen for us is our energy can get stuck, or our emotions can get stuck in a place. And that's a little bit what happened for me yesterday. For whatever reason, throughout my life, I have dealt with depression. What I've learned about depression for me is that it's something that comes and goes. Sometimes I know what triggers it. Sometimes I don't know what triggers it. And I've, been working with myself to figure out various things that work for me in dealing with the depression. I've learned that for me, depression is not something that I can really resist. That tends to push me deeper down. And I've had to really learn the techniques that just, really let me stay with it, however long it's going to be. Depression for me is more of a physical thing than a mental thing. It can be a little bit about what my thoughts are, what thoughts are going on in my head. But a lot of times it's a physical sensation of being pulled down. That's what I feel, is just every cell of my body really just feels like I'm being pulled down. It's very heavy. And what I noticed this time, since we are talking about the different fingers in the Jin Shin Jitsu exercise, I'm really thankful, actually, that we're on the middle finger. I'm not going to flip you all off right now, but we are on the middle finger, and ironically, the middle finger is associated with anger. And what I've noticed for me, since I have been dealing with this depression that I've been really feeling the last couple of days, anger is actually one of the best things for depression. And the reason for that is that anger is actually very uplifting. And I know it's not really something that, in our culture, anger can be one of those controversial feelings. It's not okay always to show our anger to other people. That's what we're taught. Anger is too aggressive, or anger is too violent, or it might hurt somebody else to express your anger. So, I know a lot of people have different views on anger. And I too have struggled with expressing my anger over the years. But just recently, I've been thinking a lot about how I can work with my anger about various things, and how I can use that anger to uplift me energetically, especially if I'm in the throes of depression and feeling pulled downward. Um, Anger gets me in touch with these emotions that are swirling around within me. So, those are just some of the things I've been thinking about in the last couple of days as I've been feeling kind of down. And as I've been doing the Jin Shin Jitsu finger exercise, I noticed that holding on to my middle finger really helps to stir things up and get the energy moving for me. So if you too are feeling like, oh, man, this lockdown is going on forever. Is it ever going to end? There's just so much uncertainty. That can certainly contribute to feelings of depression or anxiety or whatever. I'm hoping that maybe doing this finger holding technique is helping you. So for today, the affirmation that I'd like you to think about while I'm playing is I allow anger to uplift me in positive ways. And that may seem uncomfortable, I know, depending on your view of anger, but you're not going out in public right now. So perhaps this is a wonderful opportunity to experience your anger in a new way. Kind of dance with your anger in a new way. Try it on for size. See what it feels like. See what it feels like to maybe bring it up and then release it. And let's see what that experience is like. So, go ahead and get in a comfortable position, whether seated or standing or lying down. And I'm going to be playing for a few minutes or so, and you can hold on to your middle finger while and switch fingers too, at some point. Maybe go back and forth between the two. And just repeat the affirmation. I allow anger to uplift me in positive ways. Take a deep breath and relax. And again, really breathe into your belly. And let your body settle into the position that feels the most comfortable to you. And you might even sway a little bit just to find that place of balance. And if you feel ready, close your eyes. breathe in and exhale. And I hope you all are staying safe and healthy in this time, and that the energies that come up for you, remember they are, well, the emotions that come up for you anyway, they are energy. And energy needs to be in motion. And I hope that you're keeping your emotions in motion and not letting them get stuck, much like we are right now. I hope you're all doing well. Let me know anything that comes up for you this week. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear how your meditation practices are going. And I wish you all the best. Take care.